hey, everybody. She went live and then she walked away. So you got me. I'm going to dance.
What is your shirt?
Dance monkey, dance monkey, dance monkey. Ah.
What does that mean?
It means hot potato.
What does it mean? The bike? The race?
French fry. Okay, so what are we talking about today?
I found this article that I thought was really interesting. Science has backed up these 13 characteristics of the greatest of all time relationships, right? The GOAT relationship. These are the 13 characteristics that the happiest couples have. Hey, it's Kimmy. This is Man Frand podcast. And I want to go through some of these because I think some of these are... I kind of want to get your perception on some of these, all right? First, don't fight over text. Those that argue over text, apologize over text, and or attempt to make decisions over text are less happy in their relationships. We are screwed.
It's because of your side, not because of me.
What do you mean?
When you were upset, I mean, holy crap.
Can you never look at how you...
Just...
And you do the same.
That's all you get. That's all you get is just text. Hey, and then I'm like, I'm at work. I can't talk. I mean, it's just like the dam has lifted the gates. And if she spent, I don't know if you added up how many hours of her life is texting messages like that to me when she's upset about something.
So from your side of it, don't you think that sometimes we're able to actually get through some arguments when we text though? Like we're able to see each other's side point of view?
I say it's like a 3% success rate. It's definitely that. I thought it's easiest to just turn it on Do Not Disturb.
And what, talk about it later?
And leave the phone sitting there and just ignore it. And
okay, so you agree with this. You agree that happy couples don't fight over text.
That's probably the truth.
Okay. They don't have kids. Childless couples, married or unmarried, are happiest. The reality of kids is that they're very stressful on relationships. I think a lot of people want to like do the whole have kids to maybe cover up a relationship issue. We decided to not do that, mainly because we just didn't want to bring a child into an
That's
environment.
not our only option, Cammie. That's not like that's an option we even looked at.
No.
We never thought about having a kid.
No. I'm just saying before we even wanted to have kids, we thought let's go ahead and work out our issues, right?
Sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Drink more. Okay, next one. These are habits of characteristics of the happiest couples. We're not doing too good so far. Have friends who stay married. This is really interesting. 75% of people, you're 75% more likely to get divorced if a friend or close relative has already done so. When it's someone one more degree of separation, like a friend of a friend, you're 33% more likely to get divorced.
We got a lot of friends that are together. I mean, we got friends that have been divorced too. It's the society we're in today.
Do you agree with any of that though? Do you agree that some people, you know, if they have a majority of their friends that are getting divorced or have never been married, do you agree that sometimes it kind of will affect your relationship?
I think it depends on the age.
So if you're younger...
I think if you're younger and all of a sudden, let's say your whole circle of friends is majority filled with people who got divorced, so they're going out a lot more and everything else, and who knows? But I think it's age. I think later on in life, you're just like, okay, go do your thing.
I think a lot of friendships play a very big part in relationships. But you don't think with guys they do?
I don't really know. It's a tough call. I mean, I think they can. I mean, obviously, if you hang out with another couple a lot, they get divorced. You feel like you gotta pick sides or sneak around to hang out with both parties or something of that nature, I guess. I don't know. We hadn't really encountered that, so...
Yeah. Okay. fight at the beginning, then not a lot. All right, so the couples that are able to be openly angry in the very beginning, they are happier long term. The short term discomfort of an angry but honest conversation is healthy for the relationship over the long haul.
That's way too long. Shorten it down.
So basically, if you're able, so the couples that are very, very angry or
that makes no. What are we talking? God, is so long.
Oh, okay, chill. Okay, so if you are happier if you fight at the very beginning, then, not as much. You're a happier couple.
Okay.
Because that kind of means, like, if from the very beginning you're able to be completely honest.
That makes sense. There's some truth to that, probably.
All right, and then finally, are comprised... This is, like, just the first 5. We're going to finish up the next lot in a new Facebook Live.
Okay.
So happier couples, they are comprised of one firstborn child and one lastborn child. Birth order impacts your life, including your relationship. One of the happiest pairings for couples is someone who is the youngest with someone who is the oldest. Researchers say this is because the relationship has one person who enjoys being taken care of and one who's used to taking care of others, which I kind of agree with that.
That was the next longest paragraph I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, well, can you look at the topic and not...
What was the topic?
You're not listening. You're criticizing.
No, do not rewrite it. Do not reread it. Are you saying that couples who are just fall in different age ranges get along better, firstborns, and...
Yeah, well, do you need me to re-say it?
No. Well,
okay,
I was just trying to wrap my head around it.
Okay, happier couples are the firstborn and the youngest. So, for the oldest and the youngest. Those are the happiest. So, we can't do any of that. I'm the firstborn, you're an only child.
Well, which means I'm a first and a lastborn.
So, what, we're the happiest couple?
We are. Y'all
Yeah.
hear it right now.
Okay, our next one will have the last, so the remaining of the 13 characteristics. And I'll also get your question for me. All right?